What is good, y'all? Back here another banger. Today we got some Skip and Shannon Undisputed. Honestly, obviously we react every Monday and we've been reacting more and more for the playoffs. So, it's the last bit for the NBA season. So, but every Monday we'll do it no matter what, especially when football comes around. That's perfect because of the NFL. But, and then the NFL ends and then we pick up at the playoffs. Skip Shannon's been perfect so far. It's really fun to watch. But over the weekend, we're going to react to this LeBron James segment. As you see, is at the end for King James. Happy Monday. Get your grind off right. And
nobody said anything about
instead of the Lakers and Nuggets game 3 or Celtics or Heat is what we watched
once
today.
he hurt the foot and he came back.
You can watch all of this.
Then we
9
started
minutes.
And considering that, Skip, he is in year 20.
Game 4 tonight. Is it the end tonight? Is it the end? We'll be reacting later, obviously.
He's 23 points, 9 rebounds. Okay, 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Say that last thing again.
10 assists.
10 assists a game.
Yes,
that's
while shooting 48% in 41 minutes.
Yep.
He averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, shooting 49 in his first 2 against Memphis and Golden State.
Yep.
Okay.
And I believe he's dealing with a foot injury. The thing is that everybody wants the demise to happen, but it's not. I believe LeBron James will pick up in the regular season next year where he left off once this foot is healed. Yep. I don't believe it's father time. I believe he needs healing time. I could be wrong. We'll find out once this offseason happens. He gets corrected, whatever done, because he said, the doctor said, we'd never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
For you to come back in this length of time, this short of time, and be able to play. But I believe he's playing through something, but nobody cares because you're LeBron James, you're out there on the court, and they expect greatness when they see you out there. But no, I do not believe Father Time is all of a sudden tap LeBron James on the shoulder. I believe he's dealing with that foot injury,
to prove it.
And it's affected him. It's affected
him. 23, 12 assists and 7 boards.
More than
we possibly know.
Okay. So I know Brian Windhorst pretty well.
Yep.
He knows LeBron because he's covered him since like middle school. I don't know if Brian meant that 2 people texted him or 20 people texted him that this is the end for LeBron.
Right.
I don't see the end because of those numbers you just read. And I see bursts in all 3 of these games against Denver. I have seen bursts of greatness. Seriously, where I'll see him launch himself just like the good old days.
Right.
He can't sustain it the way he
No. He Skip. He's not going to be able to play at that level for like 40 minutes like he used to.
So he can't have quite the scoreboard impact that he used to. So I've been all over him for years, since 2004, for jacking up too many threes. And I first guessed it going into this series, and now he's 3 for 19 from 3 in this series. Would I like that of those 16 missed threes, do I wish that 8 of them had been basket attacks or post-ups or whatever?
Of course.
Sure I do.
Of course.
But then I start thinking, am I being fair to him? Is it possible that both of his feet, I think it's ankle issues. That's what I'm told. That they're just arthritic. They got so much scar tissue. It's just hard for him to function at the level. He's 38 years of age. He's got mileage on him nobody else has.
And Skip, we see like sometimes like he shoot a shot or he does something and he just step back and steps on someone's ankle and he's like he's in excruciating pain.
He goes down.
I mean, you got to talk about how good Jamal Murray's been. I think they have another segment for that. I might watch that off camera.
He's just pulling up from 3 because he doesn't really have the push-off to attack the way he used to. Is it just a way, well, I can't do that, but I can still do this okay, and I hope I catch a hot streak. And maybe he will. Maybe tonight he'll get, he's capable of making 5 or 6 threes.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. That's not happening right now.
I'm not seeing the scoreboard impact. I'm not seeing the fourth quarter impact total.
I mean, LeBron should just try to score tonight, and that's it.
In the fourth quarter, he hasn't been very good.
3-0.
I got his stats here somewhere, but they're all over the place. But he's like,
no one else is going to do it.
He's 5 of 17 from the floor in the fourth quarter. He's just not scoring the way. They need a game from him tonight where he just takes over the fourth quarter.
Where he scores like 15. He has one of those, Jamal Murray, one of those yoke games in the fourth quarter.
Pretty much.
To do so, he'd probably have to make 3 threes and have a couple of breakaway tomahawks, you know, where he just gets them on the run and just pounds on them. But listen, it's laughable to me that I'm looking. If we took these numbers for 3 games
trying to give the Nuggets credit.
on any other Joe Blow somewhere,
I know it's the LeBron segment, but in general, the other segments
he's something.
If I take out LeBron and I say a guy's averaging 24 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, in the play
in the finals. Away. They're that good.
What do you say? That guy's.
He balling.
I mean, this man just beat the Warriors and the Grizzlies.
Okay,
come on, bro.
All right.
It's LeBron.
Do I see him going away? Is this the end? No. Is it okay? And as Windhorst said,
he can make the playoffs next year.
It's the end of 2018, LeBron. That's the way Windhorst put it. You know, like
19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So
5 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, sure, it's the
so
end of
I want to know the person that's the exact same today as they were 5 years ago.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. In large part because of him, they crushed Memphis, and then they put it on Golden State pretty good.
Yes.
And they almost beat them in 5 games because they did pull that one off. They were up 14. Remember, they showed you
game one.
Game one, they showed you who they were. We're 14 up, and I know it dwindled, and they almost let it fritter away. But they still won game one at Golden State, and then that was it. They were in charge really the whole way.
I was tight Jordan Poole the first time.
I don't see
got off him a little bit. The rest of the way he played, I don't know. It might have been his fault. I'm not going to lie.
But I think this is the kind of night where LeBron says, "Okay, watch this," because I still think he's got it left.
But Skip, when he averaged 29, 8, and 6,
I don't root for LeBron.
Did you hear anybody say Father Time? I hear not one person say Father Time.
Yeah.
I want to know. So I want to go back and look at that stretch from the time his birthday, December 30th, to February 7th. I want to hear how many times people say LeBron James is dead. This is the end of LeBron James. Father Time is Father tapped him on his shoulder. I want to go back and listen. I need y'all to see me all the clips.
So.
I'm looking for December 30th.
It's hard to say.
To February
unless
7th.
he's like on his way to like some Jordan.
And
like,
then go back and look when he hurt his foot. And how many times you heard those comments?
Yep.
Skip, look.
What did he average over that? Like 30?
Yeah, he like 30 for like 35. 30. Yeah, way over. Yeah, in the 30s, way 30. He was Western Conference Player of the Month.
We have never seen a man at that stage and age do what he did.
Yes.
I don't know exactly how many games, but it's over. So it's 5 weeks.
Yes.
5 good weeks, right? Never.
No.
He was out of his mind.
Skip, you know, it's like when people say he or she is the healthiest 90-year-old I've ever seen.
Right.
They still 90. LeBron James is the best, most conditioned 38-year-old professional basketball player we ever seen.
That's true.
He's still 38. Okay. He's still got 20 seasons.
Yeah,
and he still got all those playoff minutes and games on those legs.
The problem is he's played, isn't it the most playoff minutes?
Yes.
He's played the most playoff minutes of any human ever.
Yes, most playoff games.
Okay, well, what's that going to do to a man's body?
And so he's played what? How many games do you think he's played, Skip? 260? He's played probably 3.5 seasons of playoff games. On top of the 20 seasons of regular season basketball he played.
Damn.
Yeah. He's getting a bad break during the conference finals because they're going every other day.
Yes.
If this were the finals, you'd get those big breaks.
Yeah. You get a 2 or 3 game break. Yeah, 2 or 3 day break in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and you need that at this stage because you can really
you don't have recoverability as we start to age like we once did.
Especially when you have to mix in the travel and it's
even it's like when they look, it wasn't like they was going by mule and buggy.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s and 90s. Well, they travel private, but you still got to travel.
So do you think he actually is going to pack tonight for the trip? Or do you think he'll give it up in his mind and just say, we're not going anywhere?
No. He'll pack. He's packed.
Okay.
He'll be ready.
He should pack.
I think all of them, Skip, honestly, I believe all of them will pack, will bring something to the stadium like, okay, because we're going to leave after the game.
Okay. Because if you win, you're going to have to leave right after the game.
Yep. But I don't believe this is the end for LeBron.
I don't either.
This ain't the end of the road.
No.
I don't think he'd go out like this.
And they give her a hell of a second?
I completely agree. He just needs some time to get healthy. A true off season. Okay, let's move over to those Eastern Conference Finals.
Hey, man, let me know your thoughts on this. Make sure you like, subscribe, man. We're going to react to the game later. Also got a movie review coming out, a movie that's in theaters that I went to see yesterday at like 6, so make sure to keep that, and I'll catch y'all later. Monday, have a good week, y'all.